Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Oakland A's and the Chicago Cubs. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Kyle Hendricks gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
And you know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Bryant comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Sean Manaea gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Batting second.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. His career numbers against Manaea. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Taken for strike 3. The throw. The tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first. And he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Laureano racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Here's Chris Davis now. He's, of course, a long ball threat. Currently third in the American League in that category.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know what, Dan? These teams are so close on paper. It's going to be execution that gets one of these teams over the hump.
I agree with you, D-Roy. I think one of the things, if you believe that good pitching is going to eventually stop good hitting, I think whichever one of these two teams pitches best the remaining part of the schedule is going to be the team that comes out on top in this division.
Here's the 1-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, and there's one away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Changeup laid off down around the shins. The 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. On the ground to the left side. Bodie gloves it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Profile.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's Jurickson Profar as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Chris Herman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bryant going back to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the A's lead it now 3-0. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. At the plate, Sean Manaea, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 55, Sean Manaea.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Here's Javier Baez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And there's one away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's been a factor in the series with 5 RBIs on 3 hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Set and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A high fastball is in there. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded up the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back standing. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could.
First and second here with nobody out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bryant is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Contreras has it, throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead it 4-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Hendricks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Count still at 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he popped him up. In comes Piscotty, but he won't get there. It falls in.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Second baseman, Greg Zobrist.
In now, Ben Zobrist. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bodie stands at first with 1 out. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 2-2. Now a flare out to left center. Simeon into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Athletic.
Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here's a chopper to first. Rizzo is there. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The pitcher, number 55, John Manaea.
Into the box now, Sean Manaea. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
No strike.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier Baez.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So now with 2 out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Laureano racing back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Albert Almora, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Shot toward right center, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, Ramon Laureano. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Slow roller left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Davis.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Standing in now, Matt Olson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Olson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Hit back toward the mound, and the ball is dropped.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. But they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the
Good
Cubs,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. So far this season, Hamilton is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he takes strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The average at 284 to begin play. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
From the belt, the pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Bodie.
Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Mike Montgomery takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Montgomery, a 6'5" left-hander. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Sean Manaea, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He was a ground-out victim last time up. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 and another foul ball. Zobrist aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1-0 the count. Here it comes, 1-0. This is line to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. On to first, a double play.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Javier Baez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now. Wilson Contreras. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the A's 4 and the Cubs 2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
Number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Stephen Piscotty. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Hamilton is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Stepping in, Chris Davis.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the A's 4 and the Cubs 2. In now,
Leading off for the Cubs.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Ryan Buchter will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy Hamilton. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Almora gets his lead at first, nobody out. Bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. Flip of his glove for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Addison Russell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Addison Russell.
A ball and no strikes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and
Now
in.
batting,
Nice execution by the batter right there,
David.
keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. On the move again from first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He'll try it one more time for second.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for the Cubs. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Your
Brad
attention,
Brock
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen as
for
he'll
the
do
Cubs.
so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last
First
trip.
baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Digging in now, Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
Chris Herman will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a qual.
Pinch hitting for Oakland, number 17, Bobby Grossman.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And that's in there for strike one. Profar at second. Herman is over at first with one away. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. A's have to settle for just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-2. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. So one gone here in the Chicago eighth, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the ninth. That means game over.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, no left fielder.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. 2 away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Marcus Semien. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The batter, number 22.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Blake Trinan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Trinan has over 40 innings on his line so far with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. The 1-0 pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that's the first out. The tag, and they'll get 2 out of it.
The right fielder, number 6.
So in now for Chicago, Billy Hamilton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slow grounder to first. Olsen charging this one, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
5-2 the final today. The Oakland A's get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Sean Manaea pitches his way to a team leading 12th win of the year.